Have you ever questioned the nature of reality or existence? If so, you're in good company. Enter the world of Parmenides, a pre-Socratic philosopher who made waves in the realm of metaphysical and ontological inquiries. Parmenides was a leading light in the Eleatic school, an ancient philosophical group that dared to delve into the deepest questions of existence and reality. This school, named after the Greek city of Elea, was a hotbed for philosophical discourse, and Parmenides was right at its heart. His ideas, radical at the time, questioned the very fundamentals of reality, challenging established norms and encouraging a re-evaluation of what we perceive as existence. Parmenides' prominence within the school was undisputed, his influence undeniable. His intellectual audacity and philosophical prowess were instrumental in shaping the school's direction, forever changing our understanding of reality. Parmenides, a philosopher ahead of his time, paved the way for a new understanding of reality. Imagine a world where reason, not sensory perception, is the key to understanding reality. In the realm of Parmenides' philosophy, this world exists. Parmenides placed a great emphasis on rationalism, the idea that knowledge can be gained primarily through intellectual and deductive reasoning. This was a radical departure from the popular belief of his time, which relied heavily on sensory perception as the gateway to knowledge and understanding. Parmenides argued that our senses often deceive us, leading us astray from true knowledge. Instead, he proposed that it is through the power of reason that we can truly comprehend the nature of reality. This deep-seated belief in rationalism was not just a cornerstone of Parmenides' philosophy, but it also had a profound influence on later philosophical traditions. Thinkers like Plato and Descartes, for instance, adopted and expanded upon this rationalist approach. In Parmenides' world, reason reigns supreme. Can you think of something that does not exist? According to Parmenides, that's impossible. You see, Parmenides had a rather intriguing stance on the relationship between thought and existence. He famously asserted that thought and being are the same. Now, what does that mean? Well, in simple terms, it means that what you can think or conceive must be identical to what exists. This might seem a little perplexing, but let's delve a bit deeper. Imagine a dragon. Even though dragons don't exist in our tangible world, the concept of a dragon exists in our minds. So, according to Parmenides, the dragon exists in the realm of ideas. This concept played a pivotal role in shaping metaphysical thought in ancient philosophy. It underscored the unity between cognition and existence, highlighting that our thoughts are not detached from reality, but rather, they are a part of it. For Parmenides, to think is to be. Can something come from nothing? Parmenides would argue otherwise. He stood firm against the idea of creation ex nihilo, or out of nothing. To him, the notion that something could emerge from nothing was a paradox, a contradiction to the laws of existence. It was akin to believing in magic, a fantastical illusion that betrays reason and logic. Then there is the concept of the void or non-being. Parmenides, ever the rationalist, explored this idea with a discerning eye. He suggested that the void, this supposed realm of non-existence, simply didn't exist. It was a fallacy, a mere figment of our imagination. Instead, he posited a reality that is unified and unchanging, a constant that stands the test of time, void of nothingness. So in Parmenides' philosophy, the very fabric of reality is woven from the threads of being. There's no room for non-being, no space for the void. In Parmenides' philosophy, nothingness is a fallacy. Is change an illusion? Parmenides certainly thought so. His philosophy, a radical departure from traditional thought, posited that change is an impossibility. According to Parmenides, any alteration would require a transition from being to non-being, a concept he found inconceivable. Imagine a block of marble. We see it transform under the hands of a sculptor, yet Parmenides would argue that no change has occurred. The marble remains marble, its essence unaltered. Its form may be different, but its being remains constant. This idea was groundbreaking, challenging prevailing views and igniting debates about the nature of reality. It forced thinkers to grapple with the question, is our perception of change merely an illusion, a trick of the senses? Or does change truly exist, and we simply lack the understanding to comprehend it? Parmenides' philosophy invites us to question our perception of change and reality. It beckons us to look beyond the surface, to explore the depths of our understanding, and to question the very fabric of our existence.